with ISC West, and I'm the Public Relations Director, and we're talking to a number of companies and participants at ISC West, talk about their experience and to help you understand what was being said and done here at the show this year. We've got some exciting products that we want to share with you, and one of them I'm going to talk to you about from Morpho, and we're happy to have Gary Jones here with us today to tell us a little bit about their biometric product line. Hi Gary, how are you?
Beth, well thanks and you. Good to be here, thanks for the opportunity.
You're very welcome. Tell us a little bit about Morpho.
I represent Morpho's biometric division, specifically our biometric security products, security terminals. We are the world's largest fingerprint biometrics company. We've been in the market for over 35 years. The first 25 years were specialized really on large-scale forensic systems for customers like the FBI. We've actually been a customer for 25 years. So we've really honed our skills and expertise in large database systems for national governments. But over a decade ago, we expanded into the corporate space, which is what we're here to talk about today, corporate security, physical security specifically.
Okay. And you've been with the company for how many years?
I've been working with this product set for over 10 years.
Wow,
yeah.
Wow. So you know biometrics really well.
I would like to think so, yeah.
Okay, so I think we're gonna talk about a couple of your products that you're launching here at the show. Launching or that you've launched and are
a couple of brand new launches, absolutely.
Okay. Well, why don't we talk about the launches first then?
Sure.
Tell us about your first launch.
Okay, so the first I guess, interesting piece of news is the latest updates on our algorithm rankings by the NIST organization. We have two very powerful sets of algorithms, one for dealing with what's called interoperable format templates, which are part of the MINEX benchmark, the ongoing MINEX. We were ranked number one worldwide in accuracy at both the enrollment and the matching in that category. That's extremely important for any customers that are looking at using biometrics, particularly in the government space within the FIPS 201 program, whether it's a PIV, CAC, or TWIC credential. Those are the templates that are being used on those government-issued credentials. And knowing that we have the most accurate algorithms means we can continue to offer the highest performance level to our users out there in the real world. Because when it gets to the types of environments where these systems need to be deployed, particularly things like TWIC out in the ports, tend to be some pretty harsh, hostile applications, very dirty applications, some very low temperature outdoor systems that have to be put in place. They have to work irrespective of the conditions and also irrespective of the quality of the fingerprints as well.
So that has opened up some new markets for you, I suspect.
It's certainly opened up new markets, but what it's really helped significantly is to build confidence in biometrics. We all know about the problems that have existed in the market. A lot of failed biometric implementations have become all too public, but it certainly has helped to show the market that there are reliable technologies that are trustworthy, very scalable, and that can be used in a variety of environments. And also backing onto that is the announcement of our number one ranking by NIST in the other category of biometric templates and algorithms, which is the proprietary template format. So these are used more in the commercial space, where users select their own configuration and their design parameters. And it's nice to know that in both categories that count, we have the world's most accurate algorithms. And that says a lot for the amount of research and development that we put into these products over the last 35 years.
And so having test markets, so to speak, in the government with the varying conditions and I guess environments has helped you sort of refine and then ultimately produce the best product that you can.
Oh, absolutely.
But you can also offer scalability for other companies that may not demand what a government might demand in a biometric system.
Correct, yeah. When you design and build systems that are made to handle hundreds of millions of citizens or fingerprints, it's a natural and reasonably easy extension to manage a client base, for example, an airport with 150,000 employees. It might be tough for a lot of other products, but for us it's an easy spin-off of what we started our business based on for the large-scale APHIS clientele.
And apparently what your expertise is.
Indeed, absolutely.
Exactly. So we talked about the TWIC. But you also have some readers as well.
That's
Tell
right.
us a little bit about those.
So two really important new product releases. Our extremely popular J series reader, which has been available for some time in its commercial format, is now available in a fully TWIC compliant format. Great thing about this reader is if you think about where TWIC installations really got off the ground, the proving grounds for TWIC were harsh outdoor applications, typically in the port scenarios, where the conditions were far from pristine. And it's great that now a year, 2 years down the line, we've got a number of really great large port implementations that have tested the product thoroughly, tested our harsh outdoor readers, and have made some big commitments to rolling out the product. But on the other hand, in these same TWIC applications, there are always corporate or administrative buildings. Those same buildings need the TWIC biometric credential to be used, but they don't need the same harsh, rugged, large-scale devices that would get used outdoors. They need something that's going to fit the aesthetics of a corporate or administrative building. So the J series TWIC is designed for exactly that. Very sleek, very compact, also waterproof, so it is rugged, but it's the type of product that the architects are willing to put into more corporate-looking buildings and being well accepted.
And is that can be retrofitted into a building as well as new construction?
Absolutely, yeah, and that's certainly a focus for all of our products. They're meant to be a great front end to any existing access control system. One thing we do as Morpho is we stick to what we know best, and that's biometrics, and we partner with the world's leading access control companies so that they can offer our biometrics as the front end into their secure systems.
Tell us a little bit about trends you're seeing in biometrics.
Sure. Well, I think this year particularly has been another confirmation of a trend that we've seen over the last 2 to 3 years specifically. I mentioned earlier that everyone has their horror story in the biometric space of failed implementations that they've heard about or seen. We're seeing the integrators and the dealers come to understand what makes or what is necessary in a good biometric system and a good biometric design. And we're starting to see the consumers of biometrics look for quality, want the assurance, do their research, and not just base the decisions purely on price. There are lots of products you can buy for a tenth of the price of the leading products that are out there, but these are consumer-based products. These are not industrial-grade products that are designed for large-scale applications. So I guess the key message is we're really pleased to see that the integrator market, the dealer market is now becoming very well educated on how to design a biometric system and how to specify one as well.
And that's, I guess that's catching up, that more and more integrators are seeing the value of biometrics, yes?
It's catching up, and I think ISC shows like ISC West play a key role because it exposes integrators to a lot of products in a confined space, and it really gives them the opportunity, especially for companies like us and I think some of our good competitors who are willing to do real live situation demos and have the integrators engage with the product. You know, looking at a product, anything can look pretty, but you need to really test it out for yourself to see how well it works.
Consequently, you get an opportunity to talk about their needs and whatever objections they may have in using and recommending biometrics.
Exactly, and that leads me to another important message regarding trends. As a company, we've seen a very important mindset change in the US market overall with regard to biometric acceptance. We've seen great adoption in the mandated sectors like the FIPS 201, PIV, and TWIC. Although PIV is lagging a little bit, certainly the TWIC adoption is improving, but we've seen some great consumer and commercial adoption. One of the best known stories is 24 Hour Fitness. The world's largest gym has deployed our biometric readers to 428 sites, and within 4 months voluntarily enrolled 2.5 million of their gym members. These gym members were given the option: would you like to continue to use your membership card, or would you rather enroll and use your fingerprints? Now that's 2.5 million US residents that voluntarily said, I would rather use my fingerprint. So that's great opt-in, a great opt-in example to show that there is consumer confidence in the method and the the process of using biometrics.
And the ease. I think
And the
people
ease, yeah.
like to have everything in one spot.
Absolutely. I mean, there's nothing more convenient than having to use your fingerprint. It's not something you're going to leave behind. And
In one spot.
exactly.